Put the team on my back. Never fold, never crack. The wolf always roll with a pack. Now tell me how you like that. Put the team on the map. Bridging and filling the gap. Never fold, never crack. Now tell me how you like that. As always, you know it. Throws right by.
Alrighty guys, so we're here, last CBR of the series, number 6 of 6 races. And yeah, this is basically like every other 4-corner crit of the CBR. So basically we're just going to ride as hard as we can, look for the breakaway. If not, then sprint at the finish. Jack, you had any plans for this race?
Yeah, I mean, the plan going into it was obviously watch the breakaway. Corey Lockwood's super strong. There's a lot of strong hitters in here that can make the break stick. So try to be in the right spot at the right time and just cover the moves. And then if it all came back together, I would probably lead you out for the sprint. So yeah, we're just trying to follow the main attacks. If any of the hitters are in there, we got to make sure we jump across and follow the wheels. So that was the plan going into it. E, how were you feeling?
Good. I was did some good power throughout the race, but as you can see, like halfway through, I ended up getting like shoved onto this like curb thing. I had to hop the whole like driveway thing and hop on the curb.
Crazy.
And then I was like, I thought I flatted because I hit something, but then I just took a free lap and got back into the field. So it was honestly kind of sketch in the moment, but we're all right. And yeah, the bike was all good. So we had Coach Brian. He came out for this one, and yeah, it was just good racing down in SoCal.
Yeah, so you're following some attacks right here. It looks like Lockwood's up the road. Who else is up here? Is that Yogi? And then Joseph Lupin from Butcher Box. So this is actually a pretty good break. But there were so many breaks throughout the day that just like did not go. Like the field was riding super strong, but it was hot, and so like the further and further we got into the race, the more like everyone started feeling it in the legs, and there was like less motivation, and you could just tell the reaction times were going down a lot. So eventually a breakaway did go, and you made it. How did you get in there?
I think some dude just let the wheels go. It was like a split almost. There was like 7-8 of us. It was me, Coach Brian, Lockwood, that Butcher Box dude, and Yogi. Yogi was like sending like absolute like bombs off the front trying to get away. But eventually I did make the breakaway, and we just honestly just started rolling really nicely together. Like we had each pull a section of the lap, and yeah, y'all were
yeah, I was back in the field, and I was looking for the bridge attempts, and like I was ready. Like I could definitely bridge. I didn't want to be the one to bridge though, because like I feel like everyone would just jumped on my wheel, but literally no one tried to jump. It was like the strangest thing. Like everyone was just like either so shelled or just content with like all of the breakaway hitters going up the road. And so y'all immediately got a huge gap, and then once you were out of sight, like everyone really gave up. But there were still some, like, a lot of people missed it. There were no SoCal riders up there. Jason Paez missed it. Austin Carroll, he had Yogi up there though. Dante missed it. Like there were some strong guys back in the field, but I was thinking like out of this break, there aren't a whole ton of sprinters up here. Like most of the sprinters are back in the field, so I was like, Eli's got a pretty good shot from that group. There were a couple people that could sprint, but I was like, Eli's definitely landed on the podium from that group. So I was happy, but I was still watching for the bridge attempts, but they just never came. So we're in the last lap now,
and yeah, it was honestly pretty wild. Yogi sent a crazy attack with like 3 corners to go, and we got some drone footage by LAcrits.com.
Ray Mars, let's go.
Yeah, so he did a really like, he had a lot of daylight, like a really big gap. But then luckily
Brian responded immediately,
and literally put everything on the line. basically like dumped all his watts just to pull Yogi back somewhat.
Brian pulled Yogi back to give Eli a shot in the sprint.
Yeah, so shout out Coach Brian. Thank you thank you so much. And he had already done the race, a Masters race before, so he pulled off. And then basically I tried to hold off sprinting until as long as possible. But then once we hit the hill, I was like, well, we got to go catch Yogi.
Like 1,300.
And once we hit Yogi, then we hit the line, and Derek from G-Flow was right behind me. I knew he could sprint. And then he's like coming on the left side of me. And man, it was just like the biggest bike throughout the line to figure out, just who won. I was like, I didn't even know.
You jumped in Yogi's slipstream for a second there.
Yeah, I did, because I was like trying not to burn. I was burning a lot of matches pretty quick, and I knew Derek was going to come around, and yeah, I ended up not knowing who won right there at the line, but a lap later, turns out I won by like half an inch, which was wild, and it was just like, Brian really came in clutch and pulled back Yogi, really helped me out, and big shout out to him, and
dude,
awesome.
And Derek's strong.
Yeah,
like, Derek went on after this week to Tulsa, and he won 2 out of the 3 races, and he led his teammate out to win the first night. So like, Derek's actually crazy. So super awesome race. I sprinted from the field and got like 4th from the field sprint. So, but Eli taking down first pro win.
Yep.
Let's go.
Half an inch. Let's go.
Thank y'all so much for watching. As always,
you know it.
Bros Ride Bikes.
All gas, no brakes. All work, no play. All night, all day. I'm moving too legit. All gas, no brakes. All work, no play. All night, all day. Nah, I could never quit. I still give my all to life, nothing less. Started at the bottom, had some problems, still had no regrets. Sitting at the top, you didn't notice yet. Moving around in silence, try to hide it till it's obvious. I don't like to talk about none till it's said and done. I don't really like to have fun like what you think is fun. I